Welcome back to Great Moments in Democrat Party History. Today's gem: the time President Dwight Eisenhower, a Republican, had to send the 101st Airborne Division into Little Rock, Arkansas, because Democrats couldn't handle the thought of black children sitting in a classroom with white kids. Yes, tanks, bayonets, paratroopers, all to stop Democrats from throwing a hissy fit over math class. Let's rewind. 1954, Supreme Court drops Brown versus Board of Education. Translation: segregation in public schools is unconstitutional. Simple, clear, done. But Democrats in the South? Oh, they lost their collective minds. Governors, senators, school boards, all proudly wearing the title Democrat next to their names, swore they'd resist integration at any cost. Their plan was called Massive Resistance, which sounds like a workout program, but was actually just organized racism with a press release. Fast forward to 1957. 9 brave black children, later called the Little Rock Nine, try to walk into Central High School in Arkansas. What greets them? A mob of angry Democrats screaming slurs, spitting, and literally threatening to kill children. Governor Orval Faubus, a Democrat, of course, calls in the Arkansas National Guard. Not to protect the kids, mind you, but to physically block them from entering the school. Because nothing says states' rights like bullying a 15-year-old girl trying to learn algebra. Enter Republican Dwight Eisenhower. Old war hero, Supreme Commander of D-Day, Republican President. He watches this circus unfold and says, enough. So what does he do? He federalizes the Arkansas Guard, rips it out of Faubus's hands, and sends in the 101st Airborne Division. That's right, paratroopers with rifles and bayonets, escorting teenagers into school because Democrats were too evil and still clinging to Jim Crow. Picture it. Little black kids walking into class surrounded by soldiers in steel helmets. All because the Democratic Party couldn't handle the end of segregation. The same party that once started a war to keep slaves now needed the U.S. Army to force them to stop segregating schools. Consistency, right? Democrats, always on the wrong side of history, always needing Republicans to drag them kicking and screaming toward basic decency. And don't forget, it wasn't just Arkansas. Across the South, Democrat politicians dug in their heels. They signed the Southern Manifesto. They staged filibusters. They waved Confederate flags in Congress. These weren't random yokels. They were U.S. senators, governors, mayors, and every last one of them Democrat on their campaign sign. So the next time somebody tries to sell you that Democrats were always the party of civil rights, remind them that Ike had to roll in airborne troops to get 9 kids into a classroom. The Democrats weren't champions of justice. They were the mob outside the schoolhouse door. Different battles, same story. Republicans push forward. Democrats dig in their heels, and America pays the price until somebody with guts calls their bluff. That's been Great Moments in Democrat Party history. Don't forget to like, share, and let a Democrat know that without paratroopers and bayonets, their party would still have separate water fountains.